All right, so today we're unpacking the incredible journey of modern computing. We're looking at how it went from these massive room-sized machines to, well, the tiny intelligent systems that basically run our lives now.
Exactly. And our mission here is to really pinpoint those key moments for you. We want to see how this technology went beyond just, calculating things and became this essential partner in your daily life.
And the single biggest shift, the thing that really kicked this all off, wasn't some complex software. It was an affordable piece of hardware. That's what made computers personal.
That's the core of it. I mean, before the 1970s, you needed a whole room, thousands of dollars. But then Intel comes along with chips like the 4004.
And the 4004 was the big one, wasn't it?
It was a game changer. It was the first time the whole CPU, the brain, fit onto a single chip.
Which slashed the price. And suddenly you get the Apple I, the IBM personal computer, the Commodore 64.
Moving out of labs and onto kitchen tables.
Right.
People were suddenly doing their home finances or learning to code.
The power dynamic just completely flipped.
It did. But here's the thing. Those early PCs, they were still kind of a nightmare to use. You had to speak the machine's language. All command lines.
Which brings us to the next huge leap, right? The graphical user interface, the GUI.
Yes. This is where things got really user-friendly. Icons, windows, menus, and of course the mouse.
The mouse was revolutionary.
Oh, absolutely. The GUI was the great democratizer. Get this, one source we looked at said when the Macintosh launched in '84, Apple had to include a whole separate program just to teach people how to double-click.
Wow.
Just a double-click.
That's how new this all was. It made systems like Windows 95 and XP accessible to literally everyone, not just the tech experts.
Okay, so now these machines are personal, and they're easy to use. The next logical step is what?
Connecting them. It's human nature. And that's the internet age of the 90s, the World Wide Web.
And the impact of that was just immediate.
Completely. You had instant information with search engines like Google and Yahoo, instant communication with email, e-commerce. It just changed how people learn and do business basically overnight. But then you have this new problem. You're tethered to a desk.
Right, you're physically stuck, and that's what drove the move to mobile computing. Laptops, then smartphones, tablets.
It's computing in our pockets. Work, communication, anything, anywhere.
Exactly. But all those tiny devices, they're creating a colossal amount of data, photos, videos, messages. Where does it all go?
The cloud.
That's the need that triggered the rise of cloud computing.
No.
You need massive global storage that can scale.
So platforms like AWS, Microsoft Azure, Google Drive, they become the backbone for everything. But it's more than just storage, isn't it?
It is. It's also about applications. That's software as a service, or SaaS. You don't buy disk anymore. You just access Google Docs or Salesforce over the internet.
So the cloud removes all that physical friction.
It enables true remote work, global collaboration. It's the infrastructure for the modern world.
Okay, so we have computers that are personal, connected, and mobile. What's the final barrier that this last phase, AI and machine learning, is breaking down?
I think it's the barrier of thinking. AI's core ability isn't just to process data. It's to learn from it, to see patterns, and to make its own decisions.
And what does that intelligence look like in practice for, the person holding their phone?
It's the difference between a simple command and a real conversation. Think about virtual assistants like ChatGPT or Alexa. They can generate surprisingly human responses because they understand context.
And it's in things like self-driving cars, too.
Yes, that constant adaptive processing. Or the recommendation systems that know what you want to watch next. Computers aren't just tools anymore. They're becoming intelligent partners.
So the whole trajectory seems to be about moving that intelligence closer and closer to the individual user.
That's it perfectly. When you look at the whole journey, modern computers have become four things all at once. Faster, smarter, smaller, and more connected.
So, since all the material shows that computing is shifting from being just a tool to becoming an intelligent partner, here's a final thought for you to take away. What does your learning to collaborate with that intelligence look like in the next 5 years?